This video today is a bit of a partner of the ways from Airsoft. Not much of one, just a small one. It's still guns, but we're going to be looking at some sport shooting. Myself and Mark were recently invited to Hilltop Sports Shooting Club in County Wicklow, and we had a great time, and we're going to give you a bit of an idea of what we got up to. Watch out for the end of the video. I will be announcing a new channel. Hi, welcome back Oddies Airsoft, and today we actually shouldn't be called Oddies Airsoft because we are at Hilltop Shooting Club. This is real steel stuff. Behind me we have a bench rifle being set up. Finton, my friend from the FUDs. This is Finton. Come in, Finton. Drew. Finton is a well-known airsofter, but he also does some real steel shooting. He's invited me up here today, and we're going to take some video of what we're at. A lot of airsofters have a great interest in real steel shooting. Unfortunately, most of the military style weapons that we see in airsoft and that we adore aren't available in real steel in Ireland and in many other places around the world. We've got some bench rifles being set up, as I said. There's a target set at 25 metres. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, today is blowing a gale. If we even hit the target at 25 metres, we're going to be doing well, so there won't be many bullseye shots going on. Oh, this is a 50 metre range. Sorry, my mistake. Even better. There's me thinking I might have a chance, but it's actually 50 metres according to Finton. So, as I said, we're using a .22 calibre bullet. Initially I was actually a bit disappointed because they're so tiny, but they have a lethality up to 1.5 miles. The boards behind me, if you can see this, are there for a reason. They're to stop you taking aim above what is an acceptable safe level, because don't forget, if a bullet goes up in the air, it's got to come down, and if it's coming down 1.5 miles away, we don't know who it could hit or what it could hit. So for safety reasons, the boards are there permanently to stop the potential of a shooter aiming too high and leading to a stray bullet. There are a lot of safety precautions that need to be done. The first one is, if you're going to be shooting on a real steel site, especially here at Hilltop, the first thing is, as an airsofter, you can't rack up in any camo gear. You won't be allowed to shoot. It sends out a bad message. You know, obviously there is a very serious side to real steel shooting, and they don't want it confused with the fun side of airsoft. So they keep the two very, very separate, so no camo. As I said, we're going to get into some shooting now, and I hope you enjoyed this. A little bit of a partner of the ways from airsoft into real steel, but it's all guns, and I'm sure you'll find something of interest, and we'll try and talk you through stuff as we go. So, let's get ready to rumble. Okay, we're using an Anschutz .22 caliber bench rifle. That's the round. It's a tiny round, but as I said, it has a lethality of 1.5 miles, so you've got to be very careful. There are 25 targets below the line, and each target can only be hit once. A perfect score is 250. That's a marksman score, and that would be 25 bullseyes. And on today, when I was shooting, I managed to hit a score of 231. And considering the conditions, that's fairly good shooting, even for me. There is a full retail shop at Hilltop Shooting Club that sells everything from guns to ammo and has a full range of safety wear for both ear and eye. Auxiliary items such as scopes and mounts are available, and the shop caters for the airsoft side also. The shop not only has guns for sale, but a large selection for rent. As you can see, the range is extensive and covers a myriad of disciplines. .22 bench rifles can cost anywhere between €500 and 3,500. This Anschutz is a whopping €3,200 and represents state-of-the-art technology and build quality. The old adage, you get what you pay for, rings true. Now, we're at Hilltop Shooting Club. This is Pat. Pat is the owner of the club. So I'm going to ask him a few questions while I have him here. Now, Pat, this club has been in existence for how long?
It's operating from 2003.
2003. And I'm sure you've seen a lot of changes in those years.
A lot of changes. We started from scratch. We started from nothing. We started doing clays with one manual trap, and it grew from that. You know, it grew on demand.
Brilliant. I mean, this club is an extensive club now. You have many types of disciplines of shooting here. Will you run through them for me?
Well, we have the clay pigeon shooting, which has several disciplines among itself. We have the rifle shooting, again has several different disciplines. And we have the pistol, and we also do some archery.
Yeah, now the archery, I have to say, does intrigue me. It's not the old bow and arrow that you'd imagine. We have been looking at a few of the modern bows, and there's something else to look at. So, what sort of calibers are we looking at in the club itself? I mean, what sort of rounds are we shooting here?
Well, for the shotgun to start with, it's mainly 12 bore and some 20 bore. And that's all. We have all the different disciplines, let it be ABT, compact sporting, or the 50 bore sporting. But on the rifles, mainly on the bench rest, we just use a 2.2.
And these are rimfire rounds?
Rimfire rounds, and it's in a 50-metre range.
Right.
We do some gallery rifle as well. We do some what was known as the GP40, which is a different type of shooting on the gallery. You know, we do that indoor.
Brilliant.
On the indoor range, we have the indoor we use up to 45. Right.
Now, I mean, for me, being a novice to real steel shooting, and I say the word real steel as in the terminology that airsofters use, I always got the impression that shooting clubs were quite elitist and only for the select few, but that's not the case, is it?
No, everybody is welcome to have a go. I mean, when I say everybody, there are individuals that we wouldn't welcome to the sport, but they're few and far between.
Yeah.
But we just be careful what the people we have in shooting and learning how to shoot. But it's there from everybody from 14 years up. From the age of 14, yeah, they can get a training license from that. But they don't necessarily have to have a license to shoot within the club, you know.
Yeah, and you have lots of courses run here, don't you? You know, for safety and.
Yes, we have safety courses in all the disciplines, and we also run the NRA courses. So it's quite large. Some of the courses are 2-day courses.
And my last question to you, so we can wrap this up, so we can get back and do some shooting, is what makes shooting such a great sport for yourself, for you individually? What sort of makes it that?
The buzz I get out of it is seeing other people enjoy themselves.
That's fair enough. Couldn't ask fairer than that. Well, thanks again. This has been Pat from Hilltop Airsoft Club. He's the owner. If you fancy a day at shooting, you need to give these guys a ring. The details are all down below. You can check them out. And as I say, great facilities, very, very safe environment. And I have to say, I'm absolutely thrilled that I found this. This is fantastic. I didn't even know it existed. So thanks to the Airsoft and Hilltop Airsoft sort of allowing me to discover this add-on for my interest. So we'll get back to some shooting now.
You have to do it, take it what happens. Yeah, go ahead.
Pull. Pull.
Well done. Okay, careful breaking it now.
Pull.
Well done.
Over the last number of years, a lot of airsofters have tried very hard to distance themselves with the real world of shooting, and we're not going to be any different on that. We believe that airsoft and real shooting should be kept very, very separate. I know I put up a video today of some real shooting, but hey, you'll forgive me just this once. What I will do now is announce a new channel that I've created on YouTube called Oddie's Sports Shooting. The link is here if you want to click on it, and we're going to be putting up any additional videos about real steel shooting at a sports shooting range. If you have any interest at all, come on, have a look, subscribe if you want, and we'll be back next time with some more airsoft vids and bits. See you soon.